Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Azocrat here, she, her pronouns, back with another week of streaming. Yesterday we got pretty far into Mega Man Battle Network 3. Today it's Final Fantasy 3 day. Yes, we do have a lot of 3s in our schedule right now. We just finished a different 3 last week with Sonic 3 Knuckles, but that's off the schedule this week because we beat it. Anyways. Last week we started Final Fantasy 3 and I had a really good first impression, honestly. I liked the look of the game and I liked the gimmick idea of the game. Only had 1 or 2 moments where I got a bit lost or confused on what to do, which is a lot better than the first 2 games. But I feel like this is more about me than it does the games. Before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to Herm8281 for following me yesterday. It's very, very appreciated. And then I also want to give a shout out to everyone in Discord who's been voting on stuff like what games I should be playing on stream and how I should play them. Remind you to join Discord if you're interested in that. Discord is in the About Me, or I can link it if you would prefer. That in mind, go ahead and boot her up. It is a really good opening cutscene, but I'm not going to make you sit through it every time unless the viewers wish to. Load game. Team's all level 9, although remember we have regular levels and class levels in this game. And we just got the class levels. Now, I know that I'm going to mess this up a lot. It is triangle. It is triangle for the menu, not start. Ozo, remember this. Ozo, remember this. You can see here, we're just getting started with a lot of the job classes. Here we have Level 9 Warrior Level 2. Level 9 White Mage Level 2. Level 9 Black Mage Level 1. And then Level 9 Monk Level 2. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to do that last stream. I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, that does make sense. Interesting mountain up there. Anyways, we entered the city last time, but we had to go outside the city to save, because you can't save in certain spots in this game, which is like the one gripe I've had with it so far. Magical healing solution somewhere in this town. That reminds me, I'm going to need to zoom in on everything. So sorry if this is annoying to look at. We're not quite fully healed, so let's go ahead and sleep up. If it allows us to. $40, I can afford 40. Mostly to reset our spells. Because the spells seem to work a bit weird in this game. So we already have 8 of you, 10 of you. 3 of you, because we have a spell that can heal that. Gold needle. Don't know how soon we'll spell to heal those. Whoop. Hi there. Mount. My daughter Selena has fallen in love with that vagrant Desh. They didn't stay a fortnight before he left, mumbling about some task he promised himself to do, and Selena's been angsty and crying ever since. Teenagers. Oh, there's another one over there. Let's sneak around and get it. If I can figure out how to get it. Oh, Desh, my beloved Desh, when will you be back? How'd you go to mountains in the east where a dragon is said to dwell, and what would drive you to go to such a place alone? Think we should check out this dragon mountain? Definitely. Go look for this Desh guy and bring him back here. Interesting. I wonder if we're only going to be able to get this item back here once we clear her out of her bed. I feel like that's the solution. Unless I can enter from the place on the left. That's the only other real solution I can think of. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bought the last mini scrolly. String sheet a gnomish size. Was he trying to shrink the dragon? I mean, good luck. I don't know how well that would work. Ethereal armor, huh? Alright. I feel like I already have most of these. Could buy one more. For Refia. There we go. Nothing here, yoink. Don't usually get this many visitors around here. The last one we had was a young man named Desh. Gee, I've heard that name once or twice. I wonder if he's important. Interesting. No. Gonna say no new mail. Hidden somewhere in the woods south of here. Huh? Give me a moment. How am I supposed to get that? Supposed to get down there in the water somehow? Weapon shop. Mithril rod. Better. Knife is 14, nope. 17, what he has already. Bow. And arrows. That's the dancer girl. We still don't quite have good dancing animations, but it's cute to watch them try. And that was it. Cool, cool. And then in here we got the magic spells. Anything new? I was gonna say, does he already have one? I think he already has Cure. Thunder is new. Thunder, Poison, Blind. So right now she has 12 uses of level 1 magic, and 2 of level 2. So level 2 is the emergency magic. Meanwhile, he already has Poison and Cure, so he can't really get anything new here. He does have a decent amount of uses of Cure now, though. Arrow is a white magic spell that harnesses the power of wind to damage enemies. Flying monsters are weak to it. Would you know where I could happen to get that, ma'am? Gonna keep looking around down here before I'm forced to go outside. Well, up. I guess I already went in here, didn't I? Isn't this like the defense place? Yeah. I forget the symbol on it sometimes. So it's like, Mrs. Sid's got sick while I was away. She'll be fine if only I get my hands on a bottle of elixir. Like you say, I don't think we have an elixir right now. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Zoomed in, running. Checking around this bit first. Really, it's just a staircase? At least that makes it easy to figure out. The elixir was here, huh? Go figure. Well, let's go give it to her. Do feel like I'm missing a good many items, though. Got it. And we killed her. Thanks you all for helping me and Sid. Thank you again. That'll be 2 I owe you all. You've all grown so much. Sniff. You've only been with us a couple days. We couldn't have grown that much. Just remembered. See that lamp on the wall. Push it. Open away the hangar while you used to park the old airship. There might be something in there you can use. Helping out the old man. 1 point. Give an elixir to Sid's wife, healing her. Da 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 da. Alright, what's in here? A lot of the treasure items missing. Blind spell. Well, I just wasted 700 on one of those. Phoenix down, a revive. Gold needle. Just bought a few of those, but more is always nice. Iron arrows. Great bow. Gnomish bread. Gnomish bread. Potion. Displays a detailed map. That's a consumable? To see the map? Ew. Gross. Oh, I can go down here too. What the hell? $2,000. $2,000. Another revive. Another revive. Alright, all that's left is the chest for getting that girl out of her fucking bed. Go figure. Alright. At least it's hard to miss where the mountain is. It's literally right next to us. Let's go ahead and save. Got it. Ooh, nice music. First fight of the game. Well, first fight of the stream. Rook. Lizzie. Yeah, that works. I was gonna say that counter's gonna hurt. Bow. Really? Only 18. At least it gives us a chance to heal him. Ba-ba-ba. Almost full. Oh, is that stone? Fuck off. Self-curing there. Yeah, I'm probably being a bit too stubborn about not using my spells right now. If I had to guess. Especially with how many cures I'm having to use instead. There. A4 Gil, 75 experience, job level up, job level up, job level up, job level up. Alright, there's Blizzard. Yep. Still didn't kill, huh? So it's more than 120. Ow. There's the heal. Here's the blizzard. There we go. Looks like it's closer to 140. Ow. Just say I already hate with spell. So yeah, you're about dead. 84 bucks, 75 experience. Job level increases again for Angus. No one needs healed immediately. Another revive is always nice. There's only 3 items on this mountain. Blizzard goes first. 139 should put him pretty much down. Yeah, there we go. $12 on a critical is not the worst. Alright. Attack. Don't really need to heal anyone right now. Main thing's just I'm having to burn a blizzard for each of these birds. $124. There we go. Alright, A4, 75. Job level increase. Job level increase. Good stuff. Golden Needle. New enemy. Firefly. Let's see if that means they're weak to ice. They are very weak to ice. 240 damage weak to ice. In fact, they know fire magic. Oof, ouch, owie. My skin. Bye-bye. $72, $65, job level, job level. Arrow. All 3 dragons peak 2 points. Now, I believe they said this was white magic. It is. That just means you can't use it right now, because, yeah. Just got confused there. I was like, Anyways, it's supposed to be good against the dragon, so I definitely wanted to have it. Alright, 20 damage. Oof. There's the Blizzard. 264. Cure on Lunith. That accuracy you got going on, Angus. Bye-bye. Alright. 65 experience. Refuge's job level increases again. Alright, we made it up. Dragon sounds. What's that? There is a dragon, like we were talking about in the town. Whoa. Interesting perspective it's got going on there. Did it fling us off the mountain? Into a nest. Oh, is that the guy we were supposed to rescue? Can't believe you let yourself get caught by that dragon, says man also caught by dragon. Case in point. So this is Desh, the guy that the girl in the town is losing sleep over, even though she's in her bed all day. Hi, dragon. But it came back to its nest. You don't say, Desh. Don't even think about fighting that thing. Doesn't mean just run away, run away. We can try to run. But I do want to see. Ow! What do you mean it's nothing? Final run, jeez. Scroll for the magic spell Mini. Turn, let me tag along wherever you've headed. I've lost my memory. Oh, the girl's not gonna be happy about that. Why are you asking me? Come on, hey Desh, do you know that? Of course he doesn't know that. He only knows his name, girl. Yeah, I gotta say, he does not remember. His ass is not remembered. So there's a new tag along, huh? Let's get out of here before that thing comes back and jump. That was a close one. Have Desh join the party. Alright. Well, luckily it seems it healed us. Get the heal there so we don't have to deal with that boss again. Job level 4, 4, 4, 5. Interesting. Still at 12 and 2 are spells. Oh, is this the Gnome Forest? Healing cups? King takes some of this strange water back to the Gnome's village in Southern Woods. Only gnomes can enter that village. Unless you use the spell mini. Southern Woods. Okay. What kind of magic is it? Yeah, you can learn it. Wait a moment, okay? Then why tell me to interact with it? Okay, this is the healing water. And so is that. Oh, that removes statuses. Being said, we do need to know how far south to go. Yo, what's with the inflatable arm wiggling? Mandrakes. Probably weak to fire if I had to guess. Just call it a hunch. Are you helping? That's pretty helpful. I'll take 66 damage. But Refia can do better. Angus cannot, though. Right now, we don't quite have enough firepower in terms of our physical attack. 96, 90. Where is it? The Bugbear. Thank you for helping. Thundara. Oh, you got spells. Yeah, that's just an insta-clear. Nice. $92, 90. Lilith levels up. Arc levels up. Good stuff. Gonna say it's... I do like how they really hint at it, but I still don't know where the village is. I do wonder if I have to use Mini out in Overworld, but I'd rather not. Let's check it. Okay, I did have to use frickin' Mini to get in. It's Baby Town! Welcome to Tozzy's friends. We're Teeny and you're Weenie. You're the Itsy to our Bitsy. Hey pup, we are currently 2 inches tall. It's Mario Party DS all over again. Marobka Basin, home of the Vikings, is at the far end of the tunnel that goes through the Muranos Range. I'm gonna say, oh wait, it's a new. Traveling merchant came to Ur the other day. He was riding a chocobo with our fine steeds indeed. How am I? I'm doing okay. It's been a bit quiet so far today. We got attacked by a dragon. Up. Thank you for the reminder. There we go. I've been annoyed that I have to keep like zooming in order to see hidden items in the towns. Have you ever heard of the Living Woods? I heard that the fairies there are hot stuff. Hubba hubba. Sir, you're like 2 inches tall. I do not want to know how tall your other thing is. You're not going to impress any fairies. I do like all the little leaves they have as hats. Listen, I'm just stating the facts. I'm just stating the facts. Anyways, if you weren't here last week, we have a job system. And essentially, when you give it to yourself, each of your characters can choose from any of the first 6 classes from Final Fantasy I right now. And each one gets the stats and magic to accommodate it. Lunith right now is a warrior, which is the basic sword class, although right now everyone's strength is debuffed because we had to shrink down to the size of an ant. Ark is our white mage. He knows healing spells and also wind magic right now. Refia is our black mage. She knows thunder, fire, and blizzard right now, along with poison and blind. While Ingus is a monk, which means he punches things really hard and he's kind of been mid so far. I hope he can get better at it. Here or there, I'll have to switch him to a different class. Anything new in here? No, don't think about how the items shrink or grow with us. They don't want us to think about that. Alright, let's see what we got in here. See the world with gnomish bread. Not a bad slogan, plus it's got a solid yeasty aftertaste. Oh yeah, I just realized a really stupid mechanic of this game. You can only see the map, the full world map, if you use a consumable item, which you have to buy here. Right, same effect as the spell Sight. Displays a detailed map, 200 each. I'm buying 10, but I'm not happy about the game design. No! What the hell? Too much bread. The emulator's freaking gluten intolerant. Luckily I saved pretty recently, but still, what the fuck? Alright. All that really means is we gotta go down and find that town again. Once it loads, of course. Alright, there we go. Another thing about this game, you cannot save in the towns. You gotta save out in the overworld. So we're not buying bread, I guess. Only Dr. Shoko knows how to find the tunnel that leads to Marika Basin. Only gnomes and gnome-sized people can enter Tozus. Man, I wish I was sure. Magic. Hey, you got some stuff. Fire, blizzard, sleep. Thunder, poison, blind. I already have all of these. And arrow. So you got some good stuff. If I didn't have it already, I'd be interested. So there's the inn I was at, and here's the shop where the bread crashed in. No bread. No bread. No bread for you. Gotta reread the letter. Just so it doesn't keep showing up as new. Dr. Shoko has fallen ill. We're doomed. No one can cure him. He's the only doctor here. Oh, there's a lot of shit here. Mithril bracers. There's 6 items in this town. A fire staff. Fyra. Cura. Alright, there's 4 items. Need an antidote. Yeah, I've got some. Do you not sell any in your town shop? Take me, that'll teach me to randomly sample berries in the woods. Yes, it will, especially if you're the only fucking doctor in town. Serve reward, I'll share with you one of my most treasured secrets. Secret passageway. Woo! Go downstairs at the end of the passage and you'll find the way to Marika Basin. Healing the doctor. Gave an antidote to Shelko and Tozus. Alright, there's an ad starting in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna give you all a heads up on that. Tozus Treasure Collector. 2 points. Collect all items in Tozus. And a reminder, in this game, you cannot save unless you're in the overworld. Reminder that we still have to be mini while we're in here. So we might need to rely on our magic a bit. Also got magic, huh? Oh. Hopefully this knocks one of them down. It does. Ow. Cure Ingus. Blizzard Darkface. And that should be enough to take him down. Unless he really resisted that arrow. I don't think he did. Yeah, that'll do it. Small victory screen! 106 bucks, 100 experience, level up, job level up. Neither of you did anything. More dark faces. Didn't get to heal you last time. See how much thunder does. Are you helping? You're also tiny, but you do know magic. So you can be helpful. Yeah, 100 damage each. Pretty good. Yeah, there's the blizzard. Thunder should finish one of them off. Definitely not worth it versus a thunder spell, though. Like, maybe it's like 5 to 10 more damage, but that is not enough to be worth using one of my 2 level 2s versus 12 level 1s. 106 bucks, 100 experience, job level up, arc level up, arc job level up, refuge job level up, Ingus level up. That should help. Alright, this one's only one, so that's not too bad. Especially if you're going to kill him for us. We'll help kill him for us. Or just kill him for us, thank you. 53 money, 50 experience, thank you. Alright, let's see if we can get big now. I cannot. See, here's the problem. I need to get big, or I'm going to be stuck using only magic for this dungeon. Is there a town somewhere? No, there's not. Well, it's an ad break, so it's like... It's quite... The annoying thing is I can't teach anyone else Mini either. This is awful. Hey there, guys. I think I've gotten myself in a bit of a pickle. So, this game doesn't have items that restore your magic uses. And I'm out of level 2 magic, because I thought it'd be cool to see if Arrow could do damage to that one enemy. This means I do not have any mini spells to unmini my friends. I had a hammer to manually unmini one of them. And I did check, but I cannot go back through that tunnel. I am stuck. Let me sleep, I'm dreaming of sailing. Vikings we are, the kings of the high seas. Or we used to be. Woke a great sea dragon from its sleep, and it wasn't too happy to see us. It managed to sink all of our ships. I'll accept the Enterprise, but we can't slay a sea dragon with only one ship. Sounds correct. What can I do but swing this down? What's a Viking without a ship, eh? Not the boss's fault. There's nothing he can do to raise up that sea dragon. You'll find the Nepto Temple at the end of the cape. Hop knows everything about that place if you're interested. At least the potions are clear about how much they heal. It's not randomish like last time. I'm gonna keep one of each copy of a spell that I have in my bag. If I get more than one extra spell, I'm gonna sell them, but... There's the White Slayer. So good, I'm just not gonna use it right now. Get rid of the worst bow and keep the best one. Hey, that should get us back a bit of our money. Yes, I'll rest. Thank you. Now note that doesn't fix your minis directly. But it lets me do that, and then I can sleep up again to fix the other one. So it fixes my mistake for 80 gil, which is a lot cheaper than it could have been. It's also worth noting that Ark has unlocked his first level 3 spell use. He only has one of them, though. There. Finally fixed that. Refia has not gotten there yet. And looking at their status, I think it's because that Ark's actually level 10. Any items to grab around here? A mage. Probably get to grab another thing of mini just in case I need to get myself out of jam sometime. Oh. Well, I was just running into walls, but that works. Not hiding, honest, I'm just waiting for Pop to come. What are you hiding with? If you're not in the know, the Nepta Temples north is where the Nepta Dragon used to sleep. Big earthquake, though. Must have shaken it up good. Because that dragon sure is ready to kick you-know-what and take names. Viking axe. 3,000 bucks. Looks like there's 6 items in this area. Water over here. Nothing else down here, it looks like. Alright, well, I'll take the freebies. I swear, I'm just running into walls. Hey, how am I supposed to know this is here? If I don't just run into walls everywhere? Lazara. Fyra. Thundara. Hell yeah, I'll equip this. She doesn't have enough spells yet to be able to use any of them, but it's nice to have them. Just that she has elemental coverage if needed. Riding around in the dark. Nothing new. Enterprise is a fine ship, but no one wants to board it as long as it's sea dragons lurking in the nearby waters. Boss down there. What is it with men? You lose a few ships and you act like you got the pink slip from Valhalla. Wow. Yeah, I can just do this? How many cannonballs you got, little guy? Nice stamina. Stairs up and stairs down. I don't know which one I'm supposed to take. Yes, I run things around here. There hasn't been much to run since the sea dragon appeared and destroyed most of our ships, though. You look like capable adventurers. If you manage to defeat the dragon, our best ship, the Enterprise, is yours. Really? Promise? Viking's honor, if you manage to make it back, that is. Don't get on a boat if you value your life. Sea dragon attacks any ships that come near the cape. Must be the Nepta dragon, the great serpent for which the Nepta temple was built. Something about the way they were talking and how that last dragon treated me makes me think that we're not supposed to get on the boat yet. That being said, it's hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go if it's not on the boat. I mean, it could be the one building I can reach from here. That'd be a reasonable assumption. Statue of the Neptodragon. One of its eyes is missing. Looks like this hole goes on for a bit. We could probably squeeze it in there if we use Mini. Okay, this is going to be a problem. And probably is done to emphasize the new class system. If I had to guess. Yo, that dude looks sick. Berserker. We got Thundara helping us. But yeah, a reminder that if we go Mini, which we are required to do for this dungeon, it seems like, our attack stat goes to 1. Level up. So that means this game is likely trying to make us all be mages. I mean, at least he's helping. Not as much as when he does magic, but it does help.
Mm-hmm.
Fire's pretty good. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Luckily, the people down here have mostly black magic spells that I can use. So I can stock up pretty cheap, relatively. So it's time for more hats, guys. Alright. Now, what's the equipment situation for Ichia? That's gonna be an issue. Don't exactly have a weapon for him. I can't exactly buy one here. Alright, we're gonna have to get at least 2 battles in to get the 2 new guys used to their classes. Because freaking mini spells! Gonna do it over on this side because I do want to go back and heal to get the magic uses back. Right, because I haven't slept yet, I won't be able to use magic yet. Linus can do decent damage right now, but once he shrinks, that's going to go away. Alright, that's one battle. One more to go. Here we are. Preemptive strike 2. Oh, that arrow is good against flying enemies, huh? And there they go. Job level increases, thank you. And they've adjusted. Okay, now I just gotta go in and heal up. That way they actually have uses of magic. Alright, mage party, rest up. Alright. Mage party, roll out. How many uses do I have in my party? 8 uses and 13 2-in-1. I can deal with that. Magic time! Bye-bye. Magic time too! Bye-bye again. Alright. Inside. It's mini time, everybody. Alright, we're inside. No, not the back attack. Ow. Well, if you're using fire magic, let's try Blizzard instead. Magic, 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 magic. Alright, there they go. Tiny mages! Tiny mage! Job level increased. I think it's just job level increased. Sure. They bouncing. Petite. Alright, Refia goes first. It looks like she can one-shot one of them. Thunder. Ow. More experience. I walked 2 steps game. Up, you helping? Thanks, Desh. Knocked one of them out. Saves us 2 uses of magic. Very appreciated. Like, legit. Refia's job level increases. Good, good. And trying to think if this is a side path. Is it? No, it's... Well, it is. It's treasure. Which is what I wanted. Yeah, we definitely didn't have enough mage gear. I didn't realize that they'd make us do this. Up, free chest? Serpent Sword. Nepto Temple, Treasure Collector, 1 point. Collect all items in Nepto Temple. Run forward a bit quicker now that I know I've already found all the items. What are you? Ew. So a Ludworm. Yes, please help. Please help. Alright, didn't quite fix everything, but I got rid of one of them and dealt a lot of damage to the other. Probably 1 magic spell away, instead of 2 or 3. Ew. Get out. There's 16, 110, level up. Level up. Thank you, thank you. Ew. Helping? Helping! Dash is so helpful for a partner. Ow! Ow. Can we get rid of the others with our blizzards? Looks like it. Heal definitely helps here. Good God, those weasels pack a punch. $107. Yo! Hey Skeleton, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for doing that. You don't have to do it, but sincerely, thank you. How's your day going? We are all mages right now because we have to be tiny. And tiny people can't hit you with a stick very hard. Okay, looks like that's the boss. But of course we get a fight before that. Thank you. Accidentally fell asleep again. You're supposed to be prepping dinner in slow cooker. Oh, that's a mood. I fall asleep accidentally all the time. I've gotten better about it recently, but only like very recently. What were you cooking? pot roast, meatloaf, etc. Ark's job level increased. Good, good. No real damage from that. Skeleton! You are way too kind to me. Seriously, thank you. I don't really know what I could do to pay you back for this. It's really appreciated, though. Making lamb for lentil soup later. That sounds good. I've never had lamb, but it's always been one of those things that's kind of interested me. But it's like, when am I going to get lamb? I'm too busy not being a good adult. But yeah, Rat took our jewel. Needless to say, he's not very keen on giving it back. So now our Rat's our fight. And keep everyone healed up. Let's go ahead and pop our level 3 on this. See if we can make it fall asleep. Magic fight! Magic fight! Does this work? No. Should've fucking known. Ow. Fire, first level 3 spell used. 312. My roommate and I stock our freezer full of meat at Costco so we get a variety. I like using lamb for curry and soups usually. That's valid as fuck, honestly. I would totally do similar things if I had the ability and time and money and passion. Looks like sleep isn't going to work or it's going to have a low hit rate, so I'm just going to go for damage again. Was hoping I'm still on? Yeah, we're all tiny and mages because tiny people can't use physical attacks well. And we had to squeeze into a very tiny gap. We're fighting a rat, so don't tell Hooper. The rat knows ice magic. Up, you helping? Thanks, Dash. He is also tiny. 161. Secret save with me. Yeah, I could count on you. And that's a win. Tiny mages. 1500 gil, 300 experience, job level increased, job level increased. Obtained tranquilizer. Obtained what? Alright, well, we'll take the gem. The Nepto Eye. Alright. Tranquilizer inflicts paralysis. I guess that makes sense, but why is that the rat's drop? Oh yeah, no worries, Noise. My DMs are always open, as you know. I might not be able to reply immediately, but I'll get to you as soon as I can if you ever want to leave a message. Good on you for continuing to go to them, though. I know it's easy to forget sometimes, and I've struggled with that myself. Heal their hit point stats are so close to each other. It's so different from Final Fantasy II, where Guy just had 5,000 health. You're awful at remembering things? Yeah, that's a move. You have 14 uses. That's good. I mean, to be fair, Noise, it's not like that's your exclusive problem that no one else in the friend group has. I think you know it's an everyone problem in our group. Fuck you in particular, they said Dark. Got you? Gotcha? There's 16, 110. Meant it more as, you know I'm the same kind of thing. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Job level increased. Obtained golden needle. I mean, I'll take them. Now I just gotta walk out of this freaking dungeon because there's no warp items in this game right now. The were-rat. I do like how the boss was giant rat and were-rat is the normal enemy. Ark took a good bit of damage from that. You're going to heal him up outside of battle. 122, 115, thank you. Yeah, leveling up normally does not replenish your magic uses, but leveling up your job does. So that's kind of an interesting thing. But yeah, once we're through this area, we'll be able to unshrink and switch our jobs back. Not that it's not fun to have a party of mages, it's just a bit limiting. Good, good. Nice. I don't think Lilith even needed to use his magic that turn. Alright, 100. Ark's job level increased. Okay, maybe I was full of shit. Maybe it's just regular level ups, and I was just forgetful. Womp womp. That's what I get for saying stuff about a game I've never played before. All these freaking armadillo, you hedgehog, whatevers. Lilliputians. Right, that's 208, and then you deal 151. Still enough to one-hit KO, that's pretty good. 116, 110, level up for Lunith. Angus's job level increases. Alright, we're outside of the mouth, which means we can regrow. And more importantly, it means we can change our jobs back. So you see we're at level 3 for Red Mage, 19 for Fleet Freelancer, because that was the only option we had at the start, and 5 on Warrior. And then Black Mage goes back to Monk. We are at 7, 4, and 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that eye back in. Put the missing eye back in its socket. You have done well, Warriors of the Light. I am the Nepto Dragon, Guardian of the Seas. I thank you for returning my missing eye. The eye is more than a simple gem, it is my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation, the dragon, could not be controlled. Now that I'm whole once more, I may rest in peace and watch over these waters. However, the water itself has lost its light. Someone created the Great Earthquake, and the light was pulled into the depths of the Nether. Warriors of Light, I will bestow upon you the Fang of Water. It will infuse you with powers that will allow you to overcome new challenges. Now you must go forth and recover the light. Tang Fang of Water. The Nepto Dragon falls into a deep slumber. Remember, this guy was terrorizing the seas out there. Eye of Dragon. Return the Nepto Eye to the dragon statue. Crystal Sliver, brimming with the power of water. Just checking to make sure it didn't do anything to our jobs, because that's like one of our main gimmicks in the game. Alright, let's do 2 battles to get them reacquainted so they can get their freaking gear back on. Now, since we've changed the classes back, those 2 cannot use the magic I taught them. That being said, having this guy around helps a lot. As is Refia. $66 and 41. Art gains a level. Refia's job level increases. One more fight. Why'd the boat move? It was like right next to me before. Probably to prove I need to talk to them first or something. see if arrow works on this flying enemy. It does. Killer Bee, my beloved. Are you talking specifically about Final Fantasy XIV or just IRL bees? Because, like, I get it either way. Angus gains a level. Good, good. Alright, now let's re-equip everyone. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Shield of 3. You don't mind real life bees? Yeah, I was gonna say nothing there is gonna help. And then over here we got up, up, up. Alright, we'll go inside and we'll rest up. Those things have an attack called Final Sting, and a one-shot your tank in low-level dungeons if you don't kill them first. Priority target. Gotcha. And baby players never know, so it happens a lot. I mean, yeah, that's kind of fair. I could expect bees having like a status condition, like paralyzing or poisoning, but insta-killing seems a bit strong, and I can see why that would catch someone off guard. Refi is at 14 level 1 spells, 3 level 2 spells, and 1 level 3 spell. But Ark's up to 15, 3, and 2. So good for him. Now I believe we need to talk with the leader of the Vikings to get that ship, which I do need to get that ship. Hello there. Yeah, it's ship time! Welcome back. The Vikings will never forget what you have done for us this day. As promised, the Enterprise is yours. Take it and sail forth, young heroes. May the wind guide you. You're now the proud owner of the Enterprise. Heads up, y'all, by the way, those of you who are not subscribed are about to get hit by ads in a little over 5 minutes. Sailing music. Now then, where do I need to go? I'm gonna see if I can get back to any of the cities we were at. The fish! Yo, that's sick. I love how we're on the boat and the enemies are not. That was not a thing in the first 2 games. Just background details like that are so good. We can thunder, but we only have a few uses of it, so I'm gonna try not to rely on it too much. We'll see. Alright, we got Thundara dude here. Or you're going to use your sword. Sure. Like, see how much damage Thunder does? Dude, that was clearly the better option. Just saying. What, are you telling me you've never punched a fish before, Virus? That is like the monk way. Even Land from Mega Man Battle Network can catch a fish with his bare hands. He did it at the end of 2. Ark's job level increases, Refia's level increases, Angus's job level increases. How do I get off the boat? Do I need to like go to a... I was able to get in from anywhere. Anyways, I'm just making sure to heal Refia. Okay, I had to hold the direction against the land. I'm used to a button, so that's different. Anyways, let's go ahead and get Dash back to where he was. He has this girl who's been stuck in bed because she's been whining about wanting to see him. So at the very least, let's bring him back. I don't think he'll remember her, but you never know with amnesia. Dash, you've come back. I was certain you had forgotten me. About that. Relieves you're alright. I'll stop crying and wait for your return once more. Now you can't come back here until you've done whatever it is you've set your mind to do, but promise me that you will come back. Huh. Game's not really giving me much direction on where to go right now. Not upset, I'm just confused. I thought I was supposed to bring him back. Huh. I guess we'll go sailing until something catches our eye. See a town down here. It's not a kraken, but it's called a tangi. Is that the name of the enemy in Final Fantasy XIV that looks like that? Alright, let's go ahead and save since the ads are coming up. And once we get back from the ads, I'm going to go ahead and enter the town and see if there's anything interesting in here or story-driven. Because, God if I know. Okay, there the ads go. Get some water while I'm waiting. Do have Kelpies and a raid boss that's a hippocampus, though. See. Move an orc to the back, because he hasn't really been able to attack much. Even with his wind spell. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Testing, testing. It says the ad is finished now. Just was waiting for that before I continued. Hello again, Noise. While you were gone, I didn't really do much. I just changed Arc from being in the front to the back. I was hoping he'd get a chance to do some damage with his wind spell, but it really wasn't working, especially when I keep using those spells on Minnie. We do have a new town to explore right now, and this town is called Tokul. Is it Tokul or Takul? Takul. Please, I beg you, do not kill me. Did I do something? Was it something I said? Oh, go ahead. Wait, I have nothing you want. Well, this is a bit of an ominous opener. No new mail. What was that about? I think that might be what we're trying to figure out. The buildings are boarded up and I can't get inside. There are some items out here, though. Box cider. What do you mean there was a map at start? There wasn't one at the start of the game. They never tell me when the map's added. Bacchus' cider. Increases attack speed. Okay. Great bow. 7 items in this town. There be a demon in the sands to the west. I have seen it. A tree. A great tree that moves. Okay, but why does that lead to everyone being scared of me? Lamia scale. Inflicts confusion. So you're the strangers. I am the Elder of Takul. You must have heard by now about the soldiers who pillaged our town. I guess that can make sense as to why official-looking warriors would scare them, then. They suddenly appeared after the earthquake from the desert to the west. They took away our grain, our water, and any able-bodied townsfolk. You have seen the result of their attacks. There is nothing we can do. This is the abode of the Elder Takul. You must speak with him. Already did. There is something in the fireplace. There are items in the fireplace. Serpent sword. Kenpochi. I feel like this will be good on the monk. Something, just call it an instinct. Yeah, that's some pretty good defense buffing. Heaven knows he needs it. Oh, right, I was also going to check the sword. It's good. It deals lightning damage, so that's something I could use in the item menu if I ever need to, I guess. Or something like that. Switch it. There's a hidden stairway inside the fireplace. Yeah, I noticed. We've stored weapons in the basement, but none of us are strong enough to use them. Please take them. Take the weapons and save our town. Wait, what? I was gonna say, I think I'm just getting her interact bubble. I was like, what's in this corner? You love the Final Fantasy III Moogles? Yeah, they're pretty cute. Nothing in this building. Ice staff. We have a fire staff and an ice staff. This would let Ark cast Blizzard, which could be pretty good if we need to do some attacking. Summit in the mountains west of Castle Argus, said to be inhabited by people who can see into the future. Anything in here? No, we didn't mean to scare you. Just wanted to say hi. Get back here. Please no, spare my child, my only child. I'm not trying to scare you. You're not one of them. Sorry. Thought those soldiers came back again. They took my husband. They took him with the others to the desert in the west. They wore the seal of Argus. My husband, I hope they haven't done anything to him. I wonder if the last item in this town I need to grab is one that I can only grab if I save them. Because I don't see it anywhere down around here. Like, you can see how I have to run around all zoomed in looking for sparkles. Yeah, looks like I have to. Desert to the west, huh? What are you? Like, I'm sorry, you have caught my attention. I can't interact with you, but you sure are vibing. Huh. Trying to figure out if I need to go up or down. Still got Dash here helping. They never said northwest, they only said west, which makes me think I have to head a bit down. Job level increased. Good, good. Blech. Gorgons. Cast Blizzard with my staff. Heh heh heh. And fire with my staff. What the? That's actually really fucking useful. And I only know that because that one person told me at the end of Final Fantasy II. So now I know to look for it. $160 experience. Nice. How far west am I going, game? Like, the last town I was at is up where the ship icon is. Oh, hello? Is this the village? No, it's the Chocobos! Hi, Chocobos! Gotcha, Chocobo. I'll let the music play a bit. He's so big. It's a lullaby. What? Where the fuck am I going, game? Looking for items. Like, it didn't even let me go this way. But it let me go all the way to the left. And waste my time there. Anything from Mognet? Nothing new. Have you ever seen the Chocobo? Such a strange bird it is. They make their home in the woods to the east if you wish to see them. Got more armor here. 1821. Kenpo G for him. We already got one. Mage robes. Get 2 of those. Flame mail, because why not? And a headband for Ingus. Yeah, he's now the second tankiest member of the team. Almost as tanky as Lunas, but with more attack. Can't go behind it, even though they let me. Anything around the rest of the town? I'll give you a prize if you run around the edge of the continent on a chocobo. Why? And also, which edge of the continent? Like, the entire thing? Like, thanks for the offer, but I know you're not going to give me the details I'm looking for. Light and darkness have their own will. Will that transcends that of mere mortals such as you and I, and they are perpetually at war. Crystals exist to bring balance between these two forces. When the balance tilts too far one way, the crystals choose 4 mortals and bless them with our power. Now that the balance has been tilted towards darkness, 4 warriors of light will be chosen and tasked with bringing equilibrium to the world once more. So you're telling me there's a Final Fantasy game out there where I get to play as the Warriors of Darkness? Or is that just not a thing? Because she sounds like you're hinting at that. Gotta say, this is weaponry. Got the fire staff, blistered. The light staff I don't have. Killer bow is an option. Don't really want to get more arrows. Already a bit low on money, I'd rather save it for new spells. And again with letting me go behind when there's nothing there. We are the sons and daughters of the ancients, once great civilization, but now we live by the land as our rule commands. Long ago, our rule also charged us with guarding the Tower of Owen. We can get high potions now. We don't really need them yet. But it is good to know that they're starting to sell them. Mallet's there for if I fuck up my mini count. Eye drops. Antidote. Nothing we really need desperately. I will heal though. The prices are going up. I feel like I'm not strong enough to, like, go all the way around the continent for all their places. Would you believe me if I told you that the ground we were standing on, this continent, was a loft? Rubbish, you say? Well, it's nonetheless true. Tower of Owen is a pillar. Pillar that supports our continent. Built by the ancients to bring balance between light and darkness. Okay, I think this is the reviving water. It is. Ancestors once built a great civilization. but were punished for their arrogance. That is the catastrophe we now call the Wrath of the Light. They attempted to harness the power of the light. They arrogantly assumed there was nothing they could not do, but they had thought wrong. It is said that 4 warriors emerged from the world of darkness and stopped the destructive forces of light that our ancestors had conjured. Now it is darkness that has emerged, bringing chaos and destruction in its wake. All that we can do is wait for the 4 warriors to appear once again. Well, at least they're acknowledging it, that it goes the other way. So we already talked to you. Talk to you now. Our rule commands us to let ourselves be guided by the great will. What do you got for me? Sight. Hell yeah, I'll get that instead of the fucking bread. I already have all 3 of these. And an extra fire. I already have Cura equipped. Blinda would be nice. I'm grabbing this first. And then I'm going to see if I can sell enough. Mini's not worth anything. They know it. They know it's something no one wants. Phoenix Down being worth nothing is weird. Frickin' bread. Okay, we'll sell that, because that's kind of a one-timer. That should be good. Blinda. Already learned Mini. Blind. Vira. Sight. And Teleport. Alright. Your magic's looking pretty good, Ark. Glad to have you. My question is, if this isn't the place we're supposed to go to, nothing about the story has indicated that this was the place where everyone was kidnapped to. So that just makes it seem like this was a side area I happened on. Oh, go to the west, you'll find it! Which way west? The west! Yeah, no worries, Skeleton. Thank you so much. You are so generous to me, and it's way more than I deserve. Gonna get a chocobo again. Is there anything else in the woods? No. Really nothing else. Alright, chocobo time! Where do you mean the towns to the west? Oh yeah, I can go on the rivers too. Hell yeah. I might actually do a lap of the continent if they're going to just let me. Or I could be an idiot and accidentally push the wrong button. Ozo. Ozo. What are you doing? Staff's helping at least. Ow. Weak to fire. Got it. So it's an undead enemy, it looks like. Job level increased. Good, good. Yeah, now I gotta make the long walk back because I'm an idiot. I only got one encounter somehow. Alright, let's try this again and not mess up. I was like, oh, can I press the B to change the speed of it? The circle button. B button. You're playing a PlayStation game, you idiot. I wonder how the game tracks if you've done a full lap, though. But good God, this guy can drop you in the middle of nowhere if you miss input. Like, holy shit. Another desert up here. Interesting. Do we think he's actually going to give us a good reward for this? The answer's probably not. Incredible, you actually did it. Well, good work. I mean, work. Here's your prize. It's fucking bread! We got a quest for it, sure. At least I got the achievement. Around the world map. Still a waste of time, though. Fucking go gnomish bread my ass. So these guys told me a village to the west, and I haven't seen any frickin' villages to the west here. Like, this is where the town was. No towns around here. Maybe the ship has some answers. Quick fight. It's a fucking snail shell. Hermit. Can you stop using your sword on the enemies weak to thunder? You have the tool. We got it, though. Fish. Bye-bye. Thank you. More importantly, it does it without using spell charges, which helps a lot. Arc's job level increased, Angus's job level increased. Gonna check something real quick. I wonder how detailed the freaking detailed map is. So this costs a level 1 magic. That place I just went to was the only freaking town. And I can't zoom in on any of that. Maybe it's in here? Well, first off, let's save outside the castle in case it's a dungeon. Because last thing I need to go do is end up in a place I shouldn't be and get my ass whooped. And also I have bread. The game could crash again. You never know. What's going on in here? Nothing in this room. Secret passageway over here. Sure. It's finding something at least. I really don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, though. But it does lead to treasure chests, so I will take it. $1,000 bucks. $1,000 bucks. $1,000 bucks. Shocker. And then up here is more treasure chests. $100 bucks. 1,500 bucks. 1,000 bucks. There's 21 chests in this area. 100 bucks. 1,000 bucks. I think I'm out near the back of the castle now. Door is locked. Need a key. Or something. Huh. So it doesn't look like we can completely do this area yet. Same here. It's good to know there's something here, though, that needs a key. Because then when we get a key, we're not like, where the fuck do we put the key? Anything else up here? Freaking ghost town in here. Damn. And then we're up near the front of the castle now. Nothing happens over here. And then this heals us, including our magic uses. Interesting. Got a good start on the treasures, though. And that money is always appreciated. Thanks. Stronger goblins, no. What shall I do about the pallid slaps? The knockers. I am the one who knocks. Ice staff. Yeah, I figured these staffs are enough to kill him pretty easily. There's 1650. Refuse job level increases. Is there anything up here? Got a little passageway here. There's a cave in here. Well, there's a Moogle here, so it's probably a friendly cave. Golden Gulch. Gulch. Golden Gulch. Words are fun. Nothing new. Freaking lullaby theme again. You're in Golden Gulch. Ah! We Golgans are born sightless. However, we are endowed with the power of clairvoyance. We can glimpse into the future. What do you see, sir? The crystal that gave you your blessing is the crystal of wind. You must go and seek the other three. Crystals of fire, water, and earth. I mean, yeah, that tracks for these games. Sense the power of fire from the island of the dwarves. We live in this gulch, hidden from the world, for oftentimes knowing the future leads to misfortune. Ah yes, the Absol effect. If darkness engulfs the world, everything will be consumed by the void. Totally not on this. When the balance between light and darkness is broken, it will give birth to an unstoppable force that will destroy the world. Either way, huh? Earthquake was only the beginning. The giant tremors that swallowed the crystals, the light of our world, only spawn monsters from the depth of the scarred land, are nothing but harbingers of what is yet to come. Living wood, the weeping trees are calling for you. Story important one. Use this spell and enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Dash, your destiny awaits. Toad! That's the spell we need. Toad. Tower of Owen is filled with machinery. That is where Dash's destiny awaits. Oh, how riveting. 2 points. tower begins to crumble, spewing flames of doom, is when man who changes destinies will awake. Powers of darkness have hidden the light from the remaining crystals, and crystals themselves have chosen to steal their powers. Anything else around here? Looks like there's a hidden room chest here. Mage robe. Ice staff. And fire staff. Golden Gulch, treasure collector. Things I've already bought but might need if we ever go all mages again. So I can't be too upset. Just to check. Toad Magic is a level 2 white magic spell. Alright, Ark knows it. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but he knows it now. Got ads starting soon. We got another dungeon coming up soon, if I had to guess. Now that we have the key. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then we'll go ahead and raid someone. System's been saved. And then we'll go ahead and see if there's anyone to raid. For some reason, it seems to have forgotten who I'm following, so that's fun. Is no not watch streaming right now? Go figure. That's gonna make it interesting to see. Yeah, no one's live. So I'm just trying to figure out who it rated. It's like, I have 24 people followed at least. How's none of them streaming right now? Let's check the Pride category and see if there's anything. I don't really know this person, but they seem as good as anyone. And they're verified, so I know they at least have bread. Playing a game called Rune Factory. Name's Tixie. Maybe next time I'll have more of a clue where to send the raid, but today, thank you for everyone who showed up, and thank you especially Skeleton for all the support. It's way too much for me. tomorrow's Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, and next week we'll get back to Final Fantasy 3. Have a good day now. Bye-bye.